right, guys, it's a real pleasure to chat to this next man on the show for the very first time. Everyone's new favorite fighter, repping the fighting nerds, the nightmare himself, Carlos Prates. Welcome for the first time to Submission Radio, man. What an honor and pleasure this is for me.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. It's a huge honor for me being here with you, talking with you. Thank you so much for inviting me.
So I got to get right into it, man. We're just on the heels of a massive fight, UFC 310, Shavkat Rakhmonov versus Ian Garry. What did you think, man? Did the fight live up to what you thought it was going to look like?
Bro, to be honest, I didn't watch the all fight, because it was Saturday and I was going out and meet some friends, go to party, and then I watched some the highlight of the fight yesterday, but I'm gonna watch today. I really wanna watch today, but I heard about it's a really good fight. The highlights also was looking a really good fight, really tough fight, and yeah, that's it. The welterweight division have a lot of really good fighters. And I think the next years with the new generation of fighters, we're gonna have a many good fighters, many good wars inside the octagon.
Who did you think was going to win that fight? Did you think that Shavkat was going to beat Ian?
Bro, I thought Shavkat was winning already because I like more Ian Garry, but I think Shavkat his grappling, his takedowns would make difference. But also I was surprised because I think the first knock, the first takedown was on the round number 4. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I was thinking already the takedown and the grappling would be different. Would be because Ian Garry is really good on striking also, but Shavkat and Ian Garry, they both are really good on striking. But I think Ian Garry, Shavkat have a little bit uh, is a little bit better on doing grappling.
Mm. I heard that I spoke to Shavkat last week, and he told me
Yeah,
that you were actually one of the guys that the UFC tried to set up as a fight with him last weekend, but unfortunately, your injury was the reason
yeah,
why the fight couldn't happen. Is that true? Were you actually going to be offered Shavkat this past weekend if you were
yeah.
healthy?
Yeah, bro. Since my last fight, when I fought Neil Magny, when I step in Brazil, literally when I step in Brazil on the airport, they call me and ask me to fight Shavkat. First, they asked me to fight Vicente Luke,
Mm-hmm.
and then like a few hours after, they asked me to fight Shavkat, and we are really excited to go, but my feet was so big. And then my doctor just asked me to do some tests and things like that. And then we saw like my feet was broken. And then even we went to fight, but UFC say, no, better take your time, rest, and take care about your health, your feet, and then you're gonna back next year.
So you wanted to fight with a broken foot?
Bro, to be honest, I don't know. If it was a different fight, probably, you know, just to make money. But fight Shavkat is a really high level, and to me, if I didn't know my feet was broken, it's okay. But I was like, if I would fight the last weekend, my doctor say, okay, so 1 week and a half you cannot training. So I would stay 1 week and a half without training, and then go to fight Shavkat, 5 rounds. And for me, the most important thing is not win or lose. Is just step on the cage and do my best.
Mm-hmm.
If I do my best, and in my best I can become the best of my city, it's great. If my best, I can be the best of UFC, it's great. If my best, I can become UFC champ, it's okay. But with my feet broken, I couldn't do my best. So if I win and I do a really bad fight, I'm not happy. If I lost, but I didn't give my best, but I also not happy. So I was not able to compete. Step on the cage and fight, everybody can do, but compete, give a real hard fight to your opponent. Is not too many people can do that, and it's what I like to do. So I don't know. I don't know if I would accept or not. But before I knew my feet is broken, of course we are 100% win in of the fight.
How do you think a fight between? I still think you and Shavkat are obviously going to fight each other in the future. He might potentially be the next champion. How do you see a fight between you and Shavkat going? How do you think that fight goes?
I think a war like Ian Garry and Shavkat, but I don't know. After that, all my team, some friends, they knew already. They offered me Shavkat, my manager saw, and I didn't watch the fight live. And then
Hmm.
I come to my house and then sleep, and then I wake up. It's a lot of messages. Hey, did you see? Did you watch the fight? You how I can say in English, you would win Shavkat for sure and things like that. And I was like, everything on the right time, I'm not
Hmm.
rushed, and yeah, I think it would be a really good fight.
Who do you think is going to win between Shavkat and Belal?
Bro, I think Belal Muhammad gonna win because he have not so good striking, but he can survive. His striking is just to go close to the guy and take him down. And I don't know. I think he gonna take Shavkat down in many moments of the fight and gonna win the fight.
Mm. It's interesting that you mentioned his striking isn't very good because we've seen a bit of an improvement. Like, are you impressed with the improvements that he's made? You're obviously one of the best strikers in the welterweight division. You've had a long, extensive kickboxing career, right? Muay Thai career. Are you
Yeah.
impressed with Bilal's improvements, or for you, is he still just not very good in that striking area still?
Bro, I'm impressive with his how can I say his cardio and how strong he is when he's close off the guy. Not only
Hmm.
he's striking and things like that, but I think not only me, everybody is impressed with his how can I say his uh how he's strong right now, how
Hmm.
he's get better on his takedowns and things like that. He's grappling and things like that. I think he's training at Dagestan with Khabib and Makachev, so he's getting better day by day.
Mm. I want to also quickly get your thoughts on this welterweight fight this coming weekend. Buckley versus Covington. What are you expecting from this fight? Who do you think is going to win that one?
Bro, I think Buckley gonna win. I think he's really strong. They have a good wrestling, and I think Kobe can. I don't know. I think Kobe is fighting the last years, not too much fights, and I think his time is gone. And now it's time the new generation. I think Joaquin Buckley gonna smash him, or gonna knock him out, or gonna smash him on the ground. Anywhere, I think Joaquin Buckley gonna win.
Mm. All right, well, let's talk about yourself, man, because I've had people writing into me asking, well, do you think Carlos is going to be fighting Ian Garry next, or will Carlos be fighting Jorge Masvidal next? I saw some rumors about that. Or, of course, I know you want to fight in Australia, and there's that JDM fight. Before we talk about what
Yeah.
you've heard, if it was up to you, who would you want to fight next if it was your choice?
Bro, it's hard to say because Jack de la Madalena in Australia
Hmm.
would make me on top five, would bring me to top five, win the fight against him. Um, but also fight against Jorge Masvidal uh, would be amazing. You know, he's a legend. He's a really tough guy. Would be really nice to get to Miami and fight him. So I don't know. Me and my manager is talking and seeing what UFC gonna bring to us, and then we're gonna choose the best option.
Have they offered you anyone yet, or is this still all rumors?
No, not yet. After my last fight and the things they ask you to fight Shavkat and things like that, and then they saw my features broken, and then they just say, okay, just take your time, take care about your health, about your body, and then next year you're gonna back strong again.
You know, there's another name I didn't mention, Kamaru Usman, looking for an opponent next year. How does he sound as a
Yeah,
potential fight?
bro. I think I don't know. To would be cool fighting him, but not on my next fight. I think on my next fight, on the next fight, I think so. I don't know why, but I'm thinking he gonna fight Jake Della Maddalena.
You have a feeling
I
that's going
don't
to
know why.
happen? You think that's the one that's happening in Australia, maybe?
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I don't know why, but I don't know if Kamaru is really want fight in Australia because it's hard to fight in Australia, bro. Because the time, you go there, you fight in the morning. So I don't know, but I don't think I really want, but I think I don't know why. I think Kamaru gonna fight Jake Della Maddalena. I don't know if he will be in Australia, but I think they're gonna fight.
Who do you think wins that fight, by the way, between Jack and Kamara? It's an interesting fight.
Uh, I don't know. Kamaru is a beast. He's an animal, but he's a savage. But I don't know. He coming from 3 losses, yeah, in a row.
He's had a few losses, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So everybody say every fight have just one prime. So if you think this way, I think Jack Della Maddalena. But Camaro is a different guy. I think I don't know. I think if Camaro is good, he's fine. He gonna win the fight. But if he's still like he going down, he's low, I think Jack Della Maddalena gonna win.
Mm. So you would probably be ready to fight in Australia for UFC 312 if the UFC asked you.
Yeah,
You'd be recovered and you'd be
I,
ready to
I
fight
back I
back.
back already. Say again.
You'd be ready to fight in February. I think it's 9th for UFC 312 against Jack in Sydney. You'd be healed up and ready to go for that.
Yeah, bro. I UFC didn't say anything about that fight to fight there, but on my mind, I'm planning to fight there. So I back to train last week. My
Hmm.
doctor say I can back to train. I cannot only kick. I cannot kick, but I still doing a recovery of my feet. But I back to training already. Back slow, train grappling. Today I'm gonna train boxing and help in and fight condition. But yeah, I planning to fight there. I don't know if I'm gonna fight there or who I gonna fight there or if I fight there. Or but I'm thinking on my mind. I'm getting ready to fight in Australia.
Mm. What is it about that fight with Jack that makes you so excited? What is it about that fight that you want to fight him next?
After fight Jack de la Maddalena,
Yeah, what is it about that fight that you like with JDM? Why do you like that fight?
uh I think because it would be a really good fight against him. He's a striker. He's good, and also fight on his home would be cool. And also he's number 4 on the rank, so I think everybody wants to fight him, and I'm not different.
Mm.
So I have the daughter. I have my daughter in Australia, and I fought in Australia already. The peoples there know me, so it's perfect to fight there against him.
What
And
do you
I
think?
think
What do you?
also him. Everybody saying but it's not good to Jack de la Maddalena fight the guy number 13 on the rank because if he get the loss, he gonna lose a lot of things. I don't think so because if he beat me in Australia, probably he gonna go to the belt. I think so.
Mm.
He's number 4. The number 1 is Leon Edwards. The number 2, Shavkat, gonna fight already for the belt. The number 3, I don't know who is, you know.
Number
Anyway, probably
number
the
three.
number
So
3.
number 3 Shavkat at the moment because they haven't updated the rankings yet. Number 2 is Kamaru. Number 1 is
Yeah.
Leon. So I'm guessing Shavkat's going to go to the top probably. So it's probably going to be Kamaru number 3, Leon maybe number 2, something like that.
Yeah, but bro, Kamaru come to three losses in a row. Leon Edwards just lost the belt, and you think if Jack Della Maddalena won't win the fight against me, for sure he's gonna go to the belt after Shavkat and Belal Muhammad, you know?
Mm. How do you actually see the fight between you guys going? And what do you think of his striking? You know, you're a bit of a master when it comes to striking yourself. Are you impressed with his boxing?
You mean between me and Jack Della Maddalena?
Yeah.
I think it would be a really good fight. You know, the fight would be I think gonna win the fight. Who I think gonna lose the fight. Who gonna give the wrong movement first? You know.
Mm. I feel like that should be 5 rounds. I feel like that should be 5 rounds. Don't you think? That's like the main. That's like a co-main event.
But I don't think the fight gonna be 5 rounds. You know, 2 really good strikers. I don't think so. I don't think, and I don't want. It would be really suck 5 rounds. You know, but if we have to fight, let's fight. But I think the main event gonna be Duplessis and
it's Duplessis, Strickland, and
the co-main event they have already. Yeah.
Weili Zhang, she'll be defending her title in the co-main event. But we've still got space for you, Carlos, damn it. We've still got space for you. Before we go, I have a couple of fan questions, but before I go to those, Leon Edwards, that's going to be, I think, in March in the UK. Yeah. Is he someone that you're interested in fighting if these other guys don't work out? What do you think about that? Apparently, he's looking for a fight.
Yeah, it would be a really nice fight to fight him. You know, can you imagine main event in 1 year of UFC, the main event November, and then main event in England in March? Bro, it'd be amazing. It'd be amazing. And my pocket also really, really say thank you so much, UFC.
I want to thank our sponsors for making Submission Radio possible, and of course, Manscaped. One of the sponsors that's been with us the longest is your go-to this holiday season. I want to talk to you guys about the Performance Package 5.0 Ultra by Manscaped. Don't be that family member who shows up solo and scruffy to yet another holiday gathering. Get your winter overgrowth under control with the Weed Whacker 2.0 and that Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra, baby. It helps you seal the deal this cuffing season. Who knows, you might even outshine your weird uncle who's still rocking the goatee from 1985 and claim your spot at the top of the sibling power rankings. It's the all-for-one grooming kit. You got the Lawnmower 5.0. Of course, we know this thing is the best. The Weed Whacker 2.0 for your ear and nose hair. And of course, the Bowl Aftercare. And the free gifts included the Boxer 2.0, which is the Midnight Bravo, and the Shed 2.0 toiletry bag, which I love to use during the holiday time myself. It is what I'm wearing right now. Go to Manscaped right now, use the code word submission, get a massive discount, free shipping, plus you're supporting the show. A big thanks to Manscaped for supporting the program for all these years. Speaking of great things this holiday season, why not try SAILY? SAILY is your eSIM that keeps you connected wherever you go around the world this holiday season. You only have to download it once. It's affordable prices no matter where you go. Global and regional plans. It saves you time. You don't have to wait in line at the airport to get a local SIM card, which I absolutely hate. You can avoid scams that, obviously sell you the fake SIM cards at those airports, outside train stations, and other little areas. All SAILY eSIM plans are compatible for iOS or Android services, 24/7 support, and you get a full refund if your device isn't eSIM compatible. I just downloaded the app. Here I am. Here I want to travel to France, and boom, it's that simple. All you guys got to do is download the app, go through the prompts, and you're sorted, mate. Go to saily.com/submission. Use the code word submission and get a massive 15% off your first purchase. Try SAILY this holiday season. Trust me, it's an absolute game changer. Speaking of this holiday season, when you're traveling abroad, thanks to SAILY, you're able to connect with everyone. What about staying safe? Thanks to NORDVPN. NORDVPN is the best VPN out there, the very best app out there. You can try it risk-free today by clicking the link in the description. Why do you choose NORDVPN, do you ask? Well, you got the Threat Protection Pro, you got the global service network. It's incredibly fast, reliable encryption, safe from disruptions, and 24-hour support 7 days a week. You get a 30-day money-back guarantee as well. If you don't like it, you don't have to keep it. Try it for 30 days. What do you have to lose? And of course, don't forget, you've got the Nord Locker file encryption tool. You've got the NordPass password manager. It's all happening at NordVPN. Protect yourself on public Wi-Fi. Find yourself cheaper deals online. Get yourself cheaper flights, cheaper streaming services, cheaper everything thanks to NordVPN. Protects your data and all your information. You don't want to lose your credit card information during the holiday time. Trust me, it is the worst thing that can happen to you. And of course, you can connect up one account to 10 devices. So you're absolutely sorted with NordVPN. Get this massive deal right now, plus 4 months extra free by going to nordvpn.com/submission. NordVPN is the best VPN in the game. Jump on it now. Now back to the program. I'm telling you, man, your new nickname is everybody's new favorite fighter, right? Because you've just come out of nowhere, but you're everybody's favorite fighter now, man. Everybody just wants to watch you fight. I got some questions from some fans that want to find out some more information from you. I got a question here that I got online from @RealKevinK. He wants me to ask you, who would be your dream person to smoke a cigarette with? Who's your dream person to smoke a cigarette with?
Bro, it's a hard question, but I think John Jones.
Oh, John Jones. You're a big John Jones.
Yeah. Yeah. Would be cool.
Can you imagine you guys partying together? That would be amazing. Having a cigarette and partying together. That would be amazing.
Yeah. But bro, I don't know if he would enjoy you already, and if I'm gonna enjoy the party like I enjoy in my city, because John Jones is a different level of guy. He's a different level of famous, he's much more famous. So many of things he cannot talk and he cannot do, and so I don't know. But it would be cool already, for sure.
I'd love to see it, man. I got a question here from Tom Daly. He wants to know, if you do fight Belal for the title, what would be your game plan to beat him? How would you see that fight going?
The same. Defense takedown and kicking his legs, his body, punching his face, and making him give up. I know it's a hard work to do that, but my game plan is always the same.
I love that, man. And a great game plan that is. I got a question here from SockX MMA. If you could fight anybody in MMA history, so if you could pick a fight with any of the legends in MMA history, some of your favorite fighters, who would be the number one guy on your list from the past or present?
To fight against, to make a really good fight, I think Miracle Crow Cop.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Was he one of your favorites? Was he one of your favorites?
Say again?
Was he one of your favorite fighters to watch growing up? Was he one of your favorites?
I think Minotauro, Crow Cop. Yeah. And then after John Jones.
Love that. Got a question here from Eggstein. What is your favorite brand of whiskey and cigarettes? Everybody out here wants to know, what's your favorite brand of cigarettes and what's your favorite brand of whiskey?
The favorite brand of cigarettes is Marlboro. But of whiskey it depends, if I'm in the party, if I'm at my house, if I'm with friends, depends of my mood. But I think most of times, I don't know, Jack Daniels.
Jack Daniels, very nice.
Bro, it's not the favorite, but it's the most brand I drink, because if you go to barbecue or you go with friends, or stay at your house, is a good one to get.
Mm.
But I have another brands, another kind of whiskeys I like more, but and it is not many times. I don't drink many times like I drink Jack Daniels. But I
Is
also
that
was,
is there a special
I was
occasion
really
one?
surprised.
Yeah, go on.
Say again.
Oh, I was just asking, what's your favorite one to drink to celebrate, like a special occasion whiskey? Is there a specific one you like?
I have some. I have Macallan.
Mm.
It's really good.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of the my favorites. Yeah, but I was really surprised the first time when I drink Hollerhead.
Oh, you liked it?
Because yeah, I never drink before the Contender Series, and then after win the fight in Contender Series, they give me a bottle of Hollerhead, and it was really good. I still prefer Macallan, but the Hollerhead is really good.
Hey man, Howlerhead's representing. By the way, when you go into training camp, do you go off the drink completely, or can you still enjoy an occasional drink here and there? What's your approach
Bro,
to it?
before, yes, I was 1 month without drink. 1 month before the fight, I stopped drink, I stopped party. But now I'm working with my nutritionist. I
Mm-hmm.
have a nutritionist now, and I started already to do my diet. So no, I will be like little bit more time before the fight without drink. Now I start to do my diet this week, and I think I'm gonna party and drink only the last day of the year, and then keep the focus. The next year I want to be on my prime, the best. Now I want to get on my best shape, and so I think I'm gonna drink less and gonna party less.
Well, dude, I gotta say, I know we're going into New Year. I want to congratulate you. You've had an incredible year. Thank you for all the great fights. Thank you for all the great moments. I can't wait to see what happens next year. And guys, make sure to follow the man at the nightmare_170. Big things to come. I'm still praying, man. Sydney,
Thank you, brother.
February. Let's make it happen. I'd
Yeah, me
love to see
too.
you in JDM. But if not, man, we'll see you around the corner soon. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it,
Thank you,
Carl.
brother. Thank you so much. Thanks so much for inviting me. It's really nice being here, talk with you. Thanks so much.
Awesome. That's it, man. Thank you so much, dude. I really appreciate it. Thanks for getting up early to speak with me.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
We'll
Welcome.
stay in touch. We'll stay in touch, and when your next fight gets confirmed, I'll get you back on. We'll have more to talk about.
Yeah, for sure.
Have a great New Year's, my friend. Thank you so much.
Thank you, bro. Have a good day.
Take care. Bye-bye.